I wish I could just turn them loose out there.
Just so y'all see what he's doing. Eggs, are you checking on clutch parts or what are you doing? Huh? All right, folks, another day out here in the shop, hammering away, slowly but surely getting this thing ready to go for the 2022 season. And judging by all the comments, y'all are having a blast hearing from Nitro Dave. We've been seeing
2022 already? When did that happen?
Yeah, lots of comments, Dave.
I thought it was 2001. It would be nicer, I'd be younger.
Looking right here, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the car. So according to who you ask, and I'm fixing to ask Nitro Dave, he ran away from me, but I'm about to ask Nitro Dave. According to who you're talking to, so 6 engines over there, Dave.
Yep, 6 engines.
How much horsepower if they were all running at 8,000 RPM right now?
If they're all at peak torque, let's see, 66,000 to 72,000, depending on the weather and everything. But roughly 66,000 horsepower.
66,000 horsepower. Folks, y'all haven't seen him but a time or two. This is Lance. Lance Larson has been working on nitro engines, top fuel cars for 1 or 2 years, maybe? How many?
57 next year.
56 this year then.
Correct.
Let's put that in perspective, y'all. I'm 55 years old, fixing to be 56. Lance has got as much time with nitro cars as I've been around, and I'm old. I'm not saying you're old, Lance, but that's a lot of years.
Well, this stuff keeps you active and makes you think you're young, but you're lying to yourself.
So the real question is, are you thinking about fishing, or are you thinking about superchargers, or some of both?
Absolutely no fishing because it's too cold out there, and I'm not going out there to catch fish, just superchargers.
So what is that?
It's the device to cut the strips in the blower to make it more consistent.
So plastic strips in the supercharger. We've talked about them a little bit, but what does that have to do with being consistent?
Well, when you have the blower drive you want on it, it'll have the proper boost. If you don't maintain it properly, it won't run right. They're good for, if you're really lucky, you can make 4 runs without messing with them too much. And it's also part of seeing if there's a problem and you can fix it before it gets expensive.
Expensive. All of this is expensive, but
True.
Less expensive.
Well, you know, it's just, you can spend everything you have, and a lot of it to redo mistakes, or you can spend everything you have to try and win races. I'm going to go with the latter rather than the former.
I agree. Y'all will see Lance around a lot. He is a long time friend, and me and him have won a lot of races together as well. Part of the Werner team, part of a lot of stuff I've done. Dave has another block on the engine stand. Making my way around through here. And I know y'all think it's probably crazy, but we really have not touched the race car. But everything's been busy. Like I said, look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Getting stuff ready to go. And here's the supercharger that Lance and John Rep are working on right now. Taking apart, the rotors are out, end frames, covers, gears, snout. All part of what it takes to make this thing go really fast and really quick. All right, running in the back of the trailer, set of rotors, and you can see here on the end of these it says NFG. Y'all figure that one out. Comment down below if you know what that means. Another case, another snout, end frames, supercharger with the rotors in it. I was pointing here. So that's a plastic strip there. They got the strip out over there. They're doing some measuring, snout, rotors. So you can see here, got Teflons there. It's got another kind of strip here. Another set of rotors here they're working on. Absolute pile of bore pulleys. And I also noticed some of you guys were asking questions about having 2 trailers. Well, here is the simple answer to the 2 trailers. And I'm gonna take you through real quickly. You guys keep talking about, you see this trailer all the time where the superchargers are. So the reason we have 2 trailers, 2 reasons. One real big reason. One, if we put everything we wanted to take in one trailer, and we can get it all in there, we would be overweight and the DOT man would not be happy with us. Here comes a visitor. There's Mr. Iggy. There's Mr. Iggy. So we would be overweight when we went across the scales. They'd be pulling you around back, and if any of you guys ever drove a truck any, you know what that's like. You don't want to get pulled around behind the scales. 2, what we do with this second trailer here is our hospitality area. If you guys ever come to the races, you will see we have a big awning set up, tables, chairs, and we entertain our people from Parts Plus, Mainline Sales, various sponsors on the car, and that is why we have 2. So inside the second trailer, there is a lot of work going on. And whether you realize it or not, you've been in this trailer. This is obviously the clutch department over here, which is Kaylin's area. And kind of from this spot forward is where we do the rods and pistons. It is a mess. Donna's out there. I've been showing y'all. She's out there getting a hospitality stuff ready. Kind of from here forward is for hospitality stuff. So there is a quick rundown of the second trailer that you guys have seen, whether you realize it or not. We've been in here with Kaylin before. So 2 trailers, mainly just to get stuff up and down the road legally and underweight, and for taking care of all of our customers in hospitality. Cranks, broke crankshaft, crack crankshaft, crack crankshaft, crack crankshaft, crack crankshaft, crack crankshaft. You get anywhere from, as long as you don't throw the rods out, 6 to 10 runs of 12 runs maybe on a crankshaft, and then they crack, and that is something Dave's been doing. Did I say that right? 6 to 12 runs on a crankshaft typically?
Yeah, probably most places, I would, yeah, 8 probably. And then there's crack. I mean, you can put 1 more run maybe, but what's the point of that? Because you can't, it breaks too much other stuff in the crank brakes. We know that. When the Warner car, we broke 2 cranks and ruined both forged blocks.
Ruined, beyond repair.
And another thing that can happen when you break a crank, it's very easily to crash the car, because the back of the clutch and everything can lock up, and then you definitely don't want it to break at the finish line with your rear tires locking up.
Yeah, not a good thing.
There has been cars crashed because of that.
Yep. So not only are we trying to go fast, we're trying to be safe all the time too, and just keep things moving. So y'all know that I was wearing out poor old Mike Cotton, because he wouldn't come help me freaking paint my toter, polish my toter, nothing. Had to do it, didn't have a clue what I was doing. But what's he do? He shows up at the race shop. Look,
but
I done got sawdust all over. We putting in, what are we doing?
We putting a receptacle into your, whatever this thing is called.
Our lounge.
Your lounge. We're putting a receptacle
Donna's lounge.
Because we are professional trained engineers. You did good. I mean, tell you now, you did good on that out there. I looked at it.
Did you actually go look at it?
I did look at it. You did good.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I told you it wasn't that hard. You said the paint was going to fall off.
It is hard.
It isn't hard, dude. You did good.
That's because you're a pro at it.
I don't know about all that, but you did good on it. I'm impressed. I was impressed, and I'm saying that out loud, that I'm impressed that Clay Millickman.
Can I go into buffing business? That's what you're saying? The truth is, he coming to double check my work. I know what you're doing because you didn't want me to show up looking bad.
That's on you, bro. That ain't on. It's on you.
Look here, y'all.
Look, we got this.
Look at this. We got that all.
We don't need no boxes.
Yeah.
If we could actually flex seal this, it'll stay in there. You ain't gotta worry about nothing.
Just a little bit.
Shut your... Donna.
So not only is a professional painter,
Donna.
I would say at least
Donna.
he is also
Donna.
a quarter of an
a
inch.
professional electrician.
No, I'm not.
But wait, at some point I griped on YouTube about him putting on a sticker crooked.
That's not that bad.
That's crooked. Look.
You know why it's crooked? Let me show you why. Because when your head's turned, it's crooked. But when you look at it straight, it's
can't
crooked.
See it straight. Look, that is so crooked.
Dude, I'm not ever coming back in here, so it's no big deal. Donna's got to see it.
Rigged by
You know,
Oh God!
you better stop. You both better stop.
You better be nice to me if you want a margarita.
I don't drink margaritas, Donna.
What do you
Yeah,
drink?
but he gonna eat a burrito with us.
Oh, yes, I am.
Do you want a burrito?
I'm going to get food. You ain't going to tell me what I can or cannot get. But I'm going
Gotta
to tell you
love it.
this.
Cotton. Okay, folks. Appreciate you watching as always. Nitro Dave and I have always, over the years, named our engines. It's easier than saying go get 719 out of the trailer. You know, you say go get Terminator, go get Gladiator, go get Timex. Those are just a couple of the names we've had over the years. So what I would love for y'all to do is comment down below, help us name these engines. A couple of them are already named, but please comment down below, name a couple of these engines for us. Appreciate you watching, liking, subscribing, sharing, and especially the comments. See you in the next one.